to quickly show you how to play this fourth grade math review game. This is part 1 of 2. So there's 2 games. Each one has 25 questions with a final Jeopardy. So there's 26 questions. With both games, it would be 52 total questions. And the categories are the same, but the questions obviously are different. So lots of great review. Okay, so here we are at the game board. So you have the 5 different categories here, and then these are the point values. So you're going to go ahead and assign teams for your students, and then you're going to go ahead and call on a different team each time. So you'll say, Team 1, what is your question? And let's say they say operations and algebraic thinking for 200 points. So you click on the 200, and here's your question. Operation and algebraic thinking, 200. Here's the question. And then you're going to give them a couple minutes to answer the question. I always have the other groups answer the question as well, quietly in their group, just in case the team that you called on gets it incorrect. That way you want to make sure all the kids are always interacting and not just zoning out when it's not their question. So go ahead and give them some time to answer the question. When they're ready, you're going to have a team leader. So you only want one person from each group speaking to you. Otherwise, it gets complicated and you might have students yelling out different answers from the same group. You're not sure which one to take. So group leader is going to go ahead and give you the answer. All you have to do then is click once, and here is your answer. Okay, so once you have the answer, you're going to go back here to the game board, and you'll notice now this is grayed out. So now everybody knows that this is not an option. Now, I am showing you this game on PowerPoint. If you play this on Google Slides, unfortunately, the numbers do not change colors. So if you do have PowerPoint, it's a little bit easier to play that way. And then you would just keep going through, team number 2, what is your question? They say fractions for 400. Here's your question. Give them time to answer. Click once. Here's your answer. And then go back to the game board, and that is grayed out. So you'll just keep going through the game like that. And then when you're done, you're going to go to a final Jeopardy game. And all I did was click away from the numbers. And then here we are with the final Jeopardy. And here are the rules. And basically, you're going to have the team captain the team captain's going to submit the answer to you. They need to decide how many points to wager. And then you've got 1 minute, and you can be flexible with the time for them to answer that question. And then this is the final Jeopardy question. And then you would give them time to answer it. Here's the answer. And then that would be the end of the first game. So a couple things I wanted to show you on the actual PowerPoint part of it. So first of all, for the questions themselves, I do have the Common Core alignment listed in the notes. So if you have a lot of questions being missed, you can easily check and see which ones are being missed, which ones the students are missing most frequently. So you can go ahead and do that. I did also make all of these editable. So if you wanted to change what the question was, you can do that. Just make sure that this is slide 4 that has the question. You're then going to have to go here and also change the answer as well. So just make sure that you do that. These are already embedded with the links, so you're all set with that. And then even if you wanted to change your categories or your question numbers, maybe you wanted your final or your second Jeopardy game to be 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000 points. There's lots of flexibility with this, lots of things that you can do. So lots of different options for you for creating this for your students. And then one comment that I got from a teacher that I thought was a really great tip, she actually allowed her students, they played it a couple times, and then they wanted to write their own questions. So I thought that was a great tip. So as an additional activity, you could have your students do kind of like dump your classmates, and they can write the questions. And then you could have just tons and tons of versions of this game to play. So lots of great options. So I hope this is helpful. And I hope you have a great day.